What's up, y'all? Reggie here, the fitness tutor. So, I've had a few conversations over the past few weeks where migraines were the topic. And it just kind of got me kind of back interested in the topic a little bit. You know, I told a few people I would share some of the stuff that I knew or whatever else, because I used to write about this stuff a lot on my old blogs and writing blogs for other people for content many years ago. But anyway, you know, I have some notes and research on it. If I can find that would be great. And but that was on some of my old computers before the great Apple migration. So yeah, it might be kind of tough, but just going off of you know, some of the stuff I know. Like, I've never had a migraine, fortunately. I used to have, you know, a lot of regular headaches when I was younger. Kind of outgrew those basically, but you know, I do know that migraines are different. And from what I understand, a lot of the experts, Mayo Clinic folks I remember reading, understand that it is not like, you know, most other checking out the ducks down here, and I couldn't see the little female. I just saw something moving, but it's a male and a female down there. But you know, migraines are not like other headaches. Obviously, it's not just a bad headache, and it's kind of generally accepted that migraines are caused by it's something that's a genetic predisposition, usually, and it is a kind of a malfunction of the brain, not just like a passing symptom of things going on, you know. So, but just like with so many other things, just because you are born with something or born with a predisposition or something, doesn't mean that there's nothing you can do about it or to alleviate symptoms or episodes, et cetera, et cetera. So, obviously, you know where I'm going to begin, which is diet and exercise appropriately. All right. Getting those things under control as best as possible. I know it's not the easiest thing to do, especially exercise when you have migraines, but on the days or times that you don't, trying to get some in is beneficial. Obviously, it's not just my opinion. Diet can have so many other implications because people don't really understand the vagus nerve and how what you eat. It's not just you are what you eat. What you eat affects your brain, your mood, and so many other things, because you have certain things going on with your body that have a direct tie to your gut, and that vagus nerve is one of them, and it communicates with your brain. So these are things you can look at, but how you eat, what you eat, greatly affects that communication. It can affect your mood, it can affect depression, and it can affect migraines. Now, for those who don't know, you know, some of the things that set migraines apart from regular headaches is you don't just have a headache or a very, very bad headache. You have aura, which is basically things that affect your sight, right? Something going on, right? Those vary from person to person. You know, the eyes can have pain, tingling sensations. You can have trouble, obviously, with bright light or certain light situations. You can kind of see certain things sometimes. Haziness, all kinds of things affecting your vision, right? Then you have predrome, which are things going on that lead up to, like, symptoms of a migraine coming on. You can have all sorts of things going on, from craving certain things, a lot of yawning, a lot of certain tiredness or fatigue or whatever that comes out of the blue, 24 or so hours or something like that, before the migraine comes on. And then you have post-drone, which is basically the things like that after you have the migraine episode, or after the pain of the headache part of it, subsides. You still have these other things. So those three things generally, besides the headache, those other things are generally not part of a typical headache, obviously. Excuse me if I'm off camera and walking. Breathing in copious amounts of plant sex and enjoying my berry cravings that I've been having lately. Crack for me lately. Having some grapes right now. I don't know. Can't get enough of them lately. And yes, the calories do count. So they are affecting my weight loss. But, so keep that in mind when it comes to figuring out if maybe if you're new to migraines, or wondering if you have one or had one, et cetera, et cetera. But, so obviously you have typical health and fitness, nutrition, and I can expound on some of these things later and give more details. We're at 6.5 minutes already, basically. Obviously, fitness, nutrition. You can look into FODMAPs, FODMAPS, which is fermentable oligo, di, and monosaccharides, and polyols. FODMAPs, FODMAPS, easily Googleable. And you basically start doing an exclusion diet where you start not eating things, and keeping kind of a diary and, of things that you are eating when you're having migraines and that you're not eating, and or just irritable bowel syndrome or any other gut problems. You should look into FODMAPs. So you have that. What's another thing I want to talk about? Obviously, drugs and alcohol, that's something you want to keep in check. There's no need to explain that much further. And then you have things like meditation, yoga. How y'all doing? Things along those lines can help. Again, we're not talking about typical tension headaches. Those things help more with that. But, there are some people who have good results from certain types of posturing and yoga and obviously meditation, which can work wonders for a lot of things. But anyway, before this gets too long, I just kind of wanted to touch on it and let people know that this is something that I have a good bit of knowledge about, but most of my knowledge is centered around those things that I've talked about. I'm obviously not a medical individual, not a medical doctor, and usually, you're gonna need to get one of those involved in your life. I'm more, I think I could be more of an asset to a person in conjunction with those things, obviously, just like when it comes to anything else, when it comes to the health and fitness and personal training world. So anyway, until next time, I'm gonna finish these grapes off. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I want to do a video about FODMAPs too. I might do a little quick one about that too, and about the importance of fiber, because a lot of people don't really understand some things about fiber. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that video real quick too. So while I'm out here enjoying this beautiful day, people fishing. There's a guy over here fishing. The lake is obviously full. Been full for weeks after it being repaired and putting in a new drain. But yeah, as much rain as we've been getting, no problem. Anyway, peace, love, light. See y'all in the next video.